for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We
you want one quick question?
can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 5K subs. It is currently 2:34 a.m. Eastern time, 1:34 a.m. Central time. And I just got back in from the Bow Wow show, the Millennium Tour in New Orleans and stuff like that. I miss 504 Icy Girl. I really wanted to see her show because she just started off her tour tonight as well. And I really wanted to go see that. But, you know, I missed it because it was the same night as Millennium Tour. And yeah. So I say all of this to say the show was really good. The kind of peaks for me as someone from, Atlanta, obviously, was Bow Wow and Yin Yang Twins. And then Plies had a good set as well. You know, everybody had a pretty good set. I didn't stand for Ross or Trey Songz. But Trey Songz still had it going crazy. You know, person behind me was like, yo, like perk up when Trey Songz went out. And I was like, well, he's alleged to do. They was like, what? He is for real? Wow, that don't surprise me though. And then she was like, well, if he invited me, yeah. So, and then she went back to singing for the rest of the concert. And then I asked someone next to me, I was like, you know, I know people are going to stand up for Trey Songz, but, you know, like if they brought out Robert Kelly, would you stand up? And he said, yeah, we're here for a concert, not a debate. And I said, I don't know. It's just always interesting to see things like that. Because it is, I feel like you do have to, at some point, separate the artist and the art always. Like, so it's always, I feel like, difficult or not difficult, complicated situations when people, and I feel like I'm going to use the term correctly for the first time in a long time because people don't use this word correctly anymore. But in the cancel era, which I would say, what you guys say, probably 2016, 2017 to now? Probably 2016. All right. So 2016 to now in the cancel era, figuring out pretty much more people in the entertainment industry, especially like in the secular world, but even in the Christian space and kind of spirit-led and stuff, faith-based community. All those people have like, you know, they're not perfect and they have like skeletons in their closet. But I don't know. It's like some cases, it seems like some folks are more serious about others. Like I feel like Robert Kelly is one that people are really serious about. And then another person that people are really serious about is maybe this Trey Songz thing, I thought. So that was interesting seeing the reaction to that. He definitely had hits. He had the whole arena singing all the words and stuff like that. So I mean, Trey Songz is still, people are still embracing him on this Millennium Tour for sure. Like that's just what's going on outside. Like, it's weird. I was at NABJ 2017. I'm going all over the place, and it was here in New Orleans, and at NABJ at the Sports Task Force party, a DJ, he was like cutting up. He's like, and he was playing the little let me hear that beep remix to Ignition. He played remix to Ignition, but he was like cutting it. It was like it was like I don't know. The way he like cut it was so smooth. Like the transition into it was so smooth. It was blended in well. And when I heard it, I was like, hey, I'm turned because, you know, like remix to Ignition was like my joint when I was a kid. So I'm like, hey, all my friends we dancing. Hey. Man, I get home, boy. I'm not home. I get on to the hotel and check Twitter or whatever, and like the girl was like, it was some girl in NABJ was like, the DJ tonight at the NABJ party played R. Kelly and everybody booed him. #yikes. And I was like, dang, I thought it was lit in there. I thought we was all dancing to it. So I don't know. That was like the first moment where I was like, oh, what people were saying on the internet, they're really serious about it in real life. And when you think of a guy like the baby obviously bounced back from kind of his controversies. Me personally, bro, to be honest, I just feel like there are certain things that people can always bounce back from. People can bounce back from anything, obviously, because like even in the face of all those allegations, when R. Kelly was free, it was still, what I'm saying, like people still coming out to the shows, people still, defending him and supporting him throughout all his, struggles and the sentencing and the trial and stuff like that. People are still out loud supporting him. So I mean, there's nothing you can't come back from. But I guess like on a certain type of scale of cancellation, I think there are always things that, you can fully bounce back from. Like saying stuff. If you said something offensive, I think you can bounce back from that. Like I remember No Name got in trouble a couple times for some stuff. And who else got in trouble for some stuff? Tierra Whack. I didn't even know Tierra Whack was canceled. I was like, Tierra Whack's canceled? Like, I was like, because I don't know. I rock with Tierra Whack. She released a good album last year. We had the 27 Club song in there and, the shower song. I like great. Sound great. Singing in the shower. And then people were like, she's made transphobic comments before. And I was like, I had no clue. So I don't know. I think there's definitely levels to like where people cancel or whatnot. Um, I always was on the thing of like cancel culture isn't real, but I don't know. I think just tonight was just kind of like a reinforcement of that. I know personally, me personally, like I think Trey, he saw me sitting down and he's like, don't play with me, cause like everybody was singing the words and he kind of looked, saw me sitting down, was like, don't play with me, and then kept going or whatever. I'm saying this to say like I kind of wanted to send a message. Like, I don't know. It's like symbolic. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't really matter. You in an arena full of thousands of people, one person sitting down ain't gonna make a difference. Right? Like you still got paid, you still got this, you still got everything like that. I just kind of wanted to show not even because it's also like who do you think you are, Rashad? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm nobody, like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't but I don't know. I feel like we as listeners, we as the audience, we do have power. We as the consumers, we do have power to send messages to the artists and stuff like that. Um, yeah. So I don't know. I really just I'm rambling. I'm up here rambling at 2:42 a.m. Eastern time, 1:42 Central time. But it's really just it's a tricky situation. Like it is. It's a tricky situation. There's no way around it. Um, there's just no way around it, dude. No way around it, bro. Let me see. You got anything? I'm trying to look up if he ever like apologized. Because if he apologized, I think there's something to say there. Like if he took accountability and apologized. Hold on, let me share my screen. But it's always a tricky thing, and I feel like the more you learn about people, it's always going to be that. Like I just did the Playboy Cardi thing with the body cam footage going to his house a couple of years ago when they just released that, and they released it the same week that music came out, which I thought was weird. But yeah, Neverson also faced previous counts. Dang, medical bills 28,000. The parties briefly discussed done previously that he suffered fractures to both eye sockets. Dang, injuries to the nose, face. What happened? What's going on, man? What are we talking about? And ever since description of what happened, he claimed that was consensual. And when Dunn barged in, he defended himself. Oh, okay. So he was doing what he was doing, and then somebody. What? So he was on someone's girl, and then the dude came in, and so they fought. I know Trey Songz ain't, because we seen the Trey Songz punch. It won't none. If you seen that punch from the other night when the dude hopped on stage and tried to jump with him. Trayvon Everson, also known as Trey Songz, is expected to testify in this defense in a civil trial, according to the court documents obtained by 8 News Now investigators. Clark County District Court Judge Jacob Reynolds scheduled a jury trial for March 16, 2026. The plaintiff, Terrell Dunn, alleged Neverson and his security guards beat him up after he tried to rescue his wife after being... That's not funny. That's not funny. So he's saying his girl. Okay, but look, in June 2023, a woman filed a lawsuit against Trey Songz alleging he pulled down her bikini top. I remember that, in front of a crowd, including her coworkers at an event in Connecticut in 2013. Trey Songz, woman claimed Trey Songz drugged and blah blah blah. The plaintiff was nervously laughing to mask her shock of humiliation, immediately pulled back her top on and prepared another assault, holding her arm over her chest for an extended period of time. A month prior, Trey Songz pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct violation and was accused of blah blah in New York. In June 2023, a woman filed assault. You see so much. Songz repeatedly asked plaintiff if he could blue, meaning have wow. Plaintiff repeatedly told defendant Trey Songz no in response to Trey Songz' request. The woman claimed the singer then threw her to the ground and brutally essayed her. The woman ran out of her home, called a lift, and the driver, who noticed the woman was in distress, rerouted the route and took her to the hospital, the lawsuit alleged. The medical center contacted the Burbank police, but the woman did not cooperate with police because she was terrified of Trey Songz, according to the complaint. On at least 2 occasions, the woman and the singer have happened to be at the same events, the complaint stated. Songz would shout, "Get that out of here," and create an environment so terrifying that the plaintiff would be forced to leave. At a New Year's Eve party, Songz saw the woman and started screaming at her that she was a bleep and a liar. And then his security detail pushed the woman and told her to leave. The woman said she relocated to another state because the singer's terror was so severe. In 2021, Dylan Gonzalez, I remember this, a former University of Nevada, Las Vegas basketball player, tweeted, "Trey Songz is a bleep." With what seems to be endlessly recurring news of, don't forget Keke Palmer, shout out Keke Palmer, on Breakfast Club years ago, with what seems to be recurring news of the alleged essays committed by Trey Songz, I am forced to repeatedly relive in my mind and suffer anew the long suppressed horror of unbearable PTSD of my bleep by the hands of at a well-known Las Vegas hotel, she said in a statement. I want to send my love, strength, and hope to all who are victims of SA and its fatal nature. You are not alone. In 2020, a woman filed a lawsuit accusing Songz of SA and battery at a Miami nightclub in 2018. The unnamed woman claimed that he forcefully and inappropriately touched her without his consent. The woman and her friends had spent New Year's Eve celebrating at the home of Sean P. Diddy Combs when Trey Songz invited them to 1111 Club, according to the complaint. Excuse me. An unnamed woman stated another woman who confided in her Trey Songz had also essayed her earlier that night. In 2018, 2 men filed a lawsuit against Trey Songz in the Eastern District of Michigan, Southern Division. Dang, this is a lot. A professional photographer with credentials. What did he say? 2 men filed a lawsuit against Trey Songz and Eastern. Robert Avery was working crowd control as a sergeant for the Detroit Police Department, and Andrew Potter was a professional photographer with credentials. Trey Songz became irate, hurled heavy equipment off the stage into the crowd, destroyed items on the stage, picked up the microphone, and threw it at Potter, according to the complaint. In the dressing room, Trey Songz was combative and shouted racially derogatory explicitives to the officers, the lawsuit alleged. Trey Songz struck Avery in the face with a closed fist and then caused Avery to hit his head on concrete and injure his hip, the complaint stated. The complaint also referred to the videos by Trey Songz showing his disdain to law enforcement days before the incident, in which he bleeped the police. Everson is a part of the Millennium Tour, which includes stops at the MGM Grand Garden. I was just very shocked that he was closing over Bow Wow. I thought Bow Wow was a closer. So it was like, because it's Bow Wow's tour. Omarion was one of the headliners. And I was initially surprised by it, but like I was like, oh yeah, this is like kind of like him and Bow Wow's idea to even do this a few years ago. They've been doing it for years now. Seeing Bow Wow was really cool, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And it's crazy because he played I'm a Flirt, like speaking of Robert Kelly. So there's that. But yeah, seeing Bow Wow was cool. Like that was my first favorite rapper. That was my first album, was Beware of the Dog from Bow Wow. So yeah, I don't know. I was rapping all the words when he first hopped out, because like that's legitimately one of my favorite rappers like in life. And my first favorite rapper 30 years ago, 30 years ago, 25 years ago, 25 years ago, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So the crowd was very receptive to him. Everything like that showed him a lot of love. He's like, I really appreciate that love. And Bow Wow deserves it. He's going through kind of like a rough time, with like adulthood, kind of going from child stardom to just like regular adult and has been kind of star. But I mean, his movies, he had a decade run of movies, bro. That was crazy. And he was shouting out all the people that like supported his movies and was naming them. I'm like, bro, this man's resume is crazy. Like he doesn't even really need to even be doing the Millennium Tour, to be honest. I think he honestly just doing it like, well, he probably could use the money. He got kids. But still, like, I think a lot of it is just really kind of to receive his flowers in real time, be reminded of like who he is and stuff. So I don't know, man. Shout out to Bow Wow, bro, for sure. Yin Yang Twins set of nothing but hits, bro. Like Yin Yang really, like them for real. Like I think I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think I underestimated Yin Yang a little bit. Not even gonna hold you. And I'm from Atlanta, but like I'm a bit younger. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not fully like in just Yin Yang, everything like that. Woo woo. I was like 7. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not necessarily just allowed to listen to Yin Yang and everything like that. Like some of my other friends with like younger parents or whatever. But yeah, Yin Yang did a great job. All right, I'm speaking in circles now. I'm gonna close this conversation here at 18 minutes. Like I said, I was surprised, but not surprised at like the response of the Trey Songz thing in the midst of all of this. If anything, I guess it's a large world. I guess this is what it proves. It's a large world. So there will never be a full cancellation of someone, because there will always be someone in this large world who's always going to support you. So Kanye West is always going to have someone go to his shows, like, because people like me loved Kanye from 2004 to 2000. You know what I'm saying? You could say 18 if you want to, if you dropped off at Slavery Was a Choice, if you dropped off at the MAGA hat, which was, I don't even remember what year that was. It wasn't 2016. It was probably like 2018 as well. So if you were on the Kanye train from 2004 or to 2012, I know some people might have dropped off at Yeezus, because I felt like I didn't really like the Yeezus album. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it did change like the course of hip hop and music, which is crazy. But it's the same thing. Like people are always gonna show up for you regardless of what the internet or Twitter says. Like they always say, like Twitter isn't real life. So I don't know. Just a side note right there. But let me get into the March Madness. I didn't see all the games because I was at the show, as you guys know, but I did see the games during the day, and that is good enough. All right, here I am. We did these games last night. UCLA, LSU's playing tomorrow. Yo, shout out to USC, bro. I missed this game. This game was being played when I was at the show. But I heard that the USC like freshmen really stepped up in the game. And that's like why they recruited that class. They recruited the class. How much Ayokali had? She had 12 and 10. Shout out to Jalen Glenn. Serena, yo, she's a hooper. Number 4, bro. Serena Sundell. She had a good game in Kentucky too. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, Kennedy Smith had 19. Avery Howe had 18. Bro, TVO, you were supposed to be one of them ones too. Heckle had 8 points. See, but this is why you brought in. Shout out to Rayo Marshall with 10 points. I make fun of her offense a lot. Kiki, yo, the 2 big transfers combined for a big 9 points. Excuse me. It was all the freshmen, bro. It was all the freshmen that did it today. Apparently, according to the box score. Like I said, I ain't watched the game. This is just me going off the box score. But man, bro, that's crazy, dude. Shout out to the freshmen, but that's why you recruit a class like that, because last year was too dependent upon Juju Watkins. Now you have a situation like this, and shoot, they were good enough to win 2 NCAA tournament games. They won the second round game without Juju, and they won the Sweet 16 game without Juju. So, like I say, like, that's pretty good, bro. That's a pretty good team. Anyways, I got this wrong, bro. And I picked Notre Dame right here too, bro. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Pick Notre Dame over Texas. Tragic, bro. Notre Dame was close, but close not good enough. They just struggled, bro. Couldn't hit anything offensively. Olivia Miles is sitting in the fourth quarter. What's going on? They talking about she gonna come back. I'm like, she need to stay. Or they talking about she gonna come back. I'm like, it's time for her to leave. She been in college for a little minute, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But this is definitely a failure of a year for Notre Dame, because you had Sonia Citron, you had Olivia Miles, you had Hannah Hidalgo, all on the same team, all healthy. For the first time, you guys go all the way up to become a number 1 seed briefly during the regular season, and you lose in the Sweet. Like, you didn't even get to the Elite 8. To me, that's a failure of a season, because like you went into the season with the expectation of Olivia Miles is going to go top 2, top 3 in the draft. It's this year, last year with Olivia Miles at the school. This is your only year with a healthy Hannah Hidalgo and Olivia Miles, plus Sonia Citron, who's also going probably top 10 first round. And to be already done like that is crazy. I'm not even going to hold you, but salute to TCU, bro. Haley Van Lith hooped, balled out once again. And because of that, I got these 2 matchups wrong. Crazy. I think this is my first automatic X before the game was even played. South Carolina Duke, we already knew about that from yesterday. So yeah, I'm tweaking. 40-piece nugget, man. Page buckets, bro. On 60% shooting, it's just different. It's levels to this, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. There's levels to this, dude. When I'm watching the game, UConn is down by like 4 or 5 points in the third quarter. I look up the game on mute. I'm listening to DDG and stuff like that. DDG stream with Shabuzi. I look up. Paige Beckers hits another 3. Oklahoma calls a timeout. She yelling, let's go. I'm like, what's going on? I look, UConn up by about 20. Oh my goodness, bro. And they going like, they showing these Paige highlights. And then in one of my group chats, someone hit me that's like Paige Baker. So I was like, yeah, she it seemed like UConn just pulled away. They just had 20. They was like, yeah, she took over. She got 40. I said 40. And then another group chat, Paige got 40. I said, bro, what? Paige got the 40 points. Gino took her out with about 3 minutes left in the game, man. Beautiful, beautiful basketball. Paige, like I said, I had told you guys when they put UConn number 2, they took that personally, bro. They took that personally. And I think Paige is taking a lot of the things personally. Like, people done got on her. I done got on her about being passive in big games, big situations. She dropped all that selflessness stuff out, making the best basketball player. And she still did that because she did on 60% shooting. But it's like she's in that mode now, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. An old girl from Reagan Beers, the Oklahoma State transfer, still doing them little dirty plays. We see you. Just know we see you. Speaking of seniors, bro, I want to say Kennedy Todd Williams, what a career. And Madison Scott as well at Ole Miss, what a career. What careers for sure. UCLA, LSU tomorrow, the rematch. Oh, buddy, it's gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? LSU the whole time they still taking what happened last year personal when they said the dirty Diantas or Devontaes, whatever the boy said in the LA Times column. They still thinking about that. They're still thinking about, man. They still taking it personally. I think you could take it personal and have all the bulletin board material if you want. South Carolina was taking it personal with Maryland. They still almost lost. Or with who was it? Indiana? They still almost lost. Indiana and Maryland. They both had, they said we couldn't do this. They said we couldn't. A 4-point game. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Plies, man, great set tonight. I'm thinking he probably I don't know if he drove or if he was driven from because Birmingham to New Orleans ain't that it might not even be a flight. It probably is a flight. I'm not gonna lie. If it's one from Atlanta, then there's probably one from Birmingham. But yeah, great set from Plies. But he said I don't want to see no TikToks. I don't want to see no laughing, no fun. Everybody got to lock in for the next 2 days because y'all going home if y'all play like this again. Pow said we know we going home if we play like this again. Dude, they done played spoiler to everybody in the ACC. Them jokers played spoiler in the ACC tournament to Notre Dame. They played spoiler to NC State. Now both of those teams are out in the NCAA tournament. I guess it was foreshadowing, huh? But then, I don't know. Duke has just put together some games, bro, in this postseason. Shout out to Kara Lawson. But we'll see what happens, bro. I don't think you can sleep against Duke. But South Carolina knows they can't sleep against anybody. Them jokers slipped out that Sweet 16 so clean. Shout out to Malaysia for Wally, bro, for sure. But yeah, man. Yeah, I think it'll be a very, very interesting Elite Eight. I'm looking forward to it. I am upset, though, that I picked Notre Dame to go to the Final Four. And them jokers didn't even make it out. The Sweet 16, brother. Jeez Louise. Talk about a letdown. I'm not even going to lie. That's a failed season, bro. This is a bad shot. They put the fire emoji in here. Ain't no fire emoji. I picked Notre Dame to go to the Final Four, bro. Ain't no fire emoji. If I would have got the whole Elite Eight and Final Four right, I would have been happy. But no. I got all but one teams right in the Elite Eight. All but one teams right in the Elite Eight, bro. And I wish with all my heart to fly with dragons in the land apart. No, I wish I just would have. I don't know. Notre Dame's been flaky all season, bro. And they did lose to TCU earlier in the year. It's the same logic I used with LSU over NC State. But for some reason, I just didn't do it this time. And now I feel like LSU probably going to beat UCLA, bro. Man, they got me at 80%. I'm in the top 700,000 out of 3 million brackets. That ain't good enough for me, in my opinion, bro. That's still pretty mid. That's still pretty mid. But I could have got all the Elite Eight people right. And I have a feeling that LSU is still going to beat UCLA. I hope I'm wrong because I picked UCLA in my bracket. So for the sake of the bracket, I hope I'm right. I'm wrong. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. That's all I wanted to say there. A little brief. End up being it's crazy. I feel like the more tired, sleep deprived, or whatever you are, the more you yap. You would think it would be the opposite. You think I'd be just longer when I have more energy, longer streams and stuff like that. But it turns out to be the exact opposite. When I'm tired or sleepy or whatever you want to call it, those are the longest streams. I guess because my mind is probably so hysterical at this point that I'm just loopy. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Yeah, let's get into this stuff. Momo Boyd, bro. So Momo Boyd, I talked about this. Oh, they deleted the post. Sheesh, they deleted the post. That pressure was too much. But I talked about this song and her release, her first solo single release and stuff like that. And excuse me. First single release and the video. So pretty much the song, for those of you who don't know, it's like talking about she hates that she's so American because she wants to have a true like modern love day story, but she feels like a lot of modern love is like so dependent on people's independence. So it's like I don't want to fully commit because I'm so committed to being myself and being free and being independent. And she likens that to the idea of America, of like the land of the free, Independence Day, everything like that. That's the song. That's the state of the music video. She says, I hate that I'm so American. And she has on like the USA colors and things of that sort. A lot of people took offense to this. One person called it fascist. I had to look up what fascism was. And then another person was like, man, like, y'all Americans, why are y'all shifting from that's what this tweet was originally saying. Y'all shifting from Pan-Africanism to American and this and that. And then someone was like, what do you mean? This is like, it's literally always been like this. It's always been like this, where like black artists were wearing the American flag or were next to just American stuff. Thing is, like, bro, we are Americans, bro. Like, regardless if like these are our roots and this is where we're from and we're the natives, because you know, obviously on YouTube there's a whole nother rabbit hole you can go down of like that there are black Native Americans, right? That there are black, for lack of a better term, Indians, right? So you know, there's that. But regardless, if our roots are, you know, just in Africa, we all come from Africa. But anyways, if our roots are from West Africa or whatever case might be, it's still like, sheesh, I probably cannot stream this late again. I ain't making no sense. But it's still like, bro, we're born in America. It's like being the child of an immigrant, right? So it's like the household might be Nigerian, the household might be Kenyan, the household might be Egyptian, the household might be French. At the end of the day, if you, the child, was born in America, you are American. Like you're an American. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. So it's like, as Americans in Black America, Black Black people have been in America so long on record, over 400 years at this point, that we do have our own culture in America, like specific Black American culture. It's like remember when Kai Cenat was like, y'all don't have no culture. We got culture. We rice and peas. We dance. We do this. And it's like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, Black Americans have culture. So it is kind of frustrating, or it's like a frustrating debate when people try to like discredit Black American history. Like, nah, Blacks in America exist. It just is what it is. This is where we're born. This is where we're raised. This is where we work, live, eat, sleep, everything like that. It's where our parents work, eat, sleep. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, why are we going with oh yeah, why is y'all embracing America? Because we live here. What do you mean? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, you can criticize a place and everything like that, but at the end of the day, bro, we American, bro. Like, y'all can't go with that cool stuff all you want, bro. Of a system and this and that. At the end of the day, bro, we in America, bro. It is what it is. But yeah, that made no sense. I'm so sorry. All right. Hey y'all, I'm gonna do better. Anycia isn't satisfied with the release of her newest song, Never Need. The song features Glorilla. This is also I talked about on the new music. This is a song featuring Glorilla and Caribou. And me personally, when I first heard it, I was like just excited to hear DJ Drama's voice, and I was like, her next mixtape, her next album's gonna be a Gangster Girls mixtape. That's so fire. And it's called Grady Baby. And they leaked it, but it didn't come out officially until now. And shout out to Anicia's whole team. Well, at least the publicist. She sent me the thing, right, and was like, yeah, Grady Baby. Please let me know if you can include this in any coverage plans and this and that. I said, okay, bet, I got you. So that was that. Well, I actually didn't respond. I just responded in my head. But that's besides the point. The point of it is the song. I was happy. Glorilla has always gone off. Like, she's just been locked in for the past couple of years. She's been locked in. Kara, I felt like she did okay. Like, she did enough for what she needed to do. Anycia, I thought it just went too just sleepy, bro. Like, it was too lax. And I'm like, yo, like, I get, okay, relax, calm, present is like your brand that they want to push. But it's like you overdid it. I felt like you're teetering the line of overdoing it and like doing it just enough to show like this is your brand, this is your sound. And so with that being said, those were my critiques of the song as someone who obviously rocks with Anycia, as someone who has interviewed Anycia multiple times, as someone who considers himself an Anycia supporter. Like, I'm on the Anycia bandwagon. I love ATM. I feel like it was one of the best songs of 2024. She's talking about she misses old Nene and everything like that in this rant that we're about to bring up. But at the same time, it's like ATM is still one of my favorite. And I was there from the very first viral record from Anycia. So yeah, I still rock with ATM. Like, it's still one of my favorite songs of 2024. And the Cash Cobain song, That's Hard, is but I did like, that was my favorite song on the album. Ironically, Princess Pop That when it first came out. That wasn't Back Outside, of course. So, and then Back Outside is a good song. Like, I know a lot of people, like, they don't want to, acknowledge their biggest song or whatever, or give it the credits. Like, Back Outside is a good song, bro. Like, it was summer anthem for a reason, for sure. Shout out to Anycia, bro. Anyways, let's get to this thing that she said. Excuse me, sorry. Because she went on this before. She said this before, like, she hinted at it in the past when she released Girls Gone Wild at the end of the summer. It was like, I guess people were saying, like, you just rapping about the same stuff at this time. Like, don't start getting into that cycle of you just kind of lazy with it and say the same thing. She said, hey, y'all, pop that. Girls Gone Wild. It's just something for the girls to end the summer since we're at the end of the summer. But trust me, I got some stuff coming up that's going to be that real stuff. She said that. She was like, it was just a song. It was another time where she didn't want to put out a song, but her team made her put it out. It was Anycia. This was like right after So What. So like, this was before she had any like big songs on streaming. So What was her biggest song at the time, and she still hasn't put it up because she hasn't gotten cleared with Sierra yet. So I'm saying all of this to say, dang, what is the point? See, I'm scatterbrained. But the point of it is, she's been hinting publicly, giving little nuggets there, here and there, that she's frustrated with like kind of the direction she's been pushed in to become the biggest artist possible. So yeah. With that being said, let's read these. Never Need is my song. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Just don't listen to it or skip my part, babe. This won't be my last song, LOL. It's okay. Everything ain't for everybody. I'm not going to lie. I've been really quiet, but y'all deserve the truth. I allow people who have say-so in my creative, which is why I fired my management. I love this record, but this wasn't something I planned to do. If you're a new artist or just an artist, period, trust your gut. Never allow anyone to have creative control over your craft. I love Glowing Geo to death, and I love the record, but if it was all up to me, I would have delivered better. From now on, though, everything was going to be different. I've been dealing with a lot behind the scenes. I haven't been giving my all the girl that I introduced to y'all. Giving y'all the girl that I introduced to y'all, and I deeply apologize for it. That's what I was saying when with the delivery, it's just too sleepy. I was like, what is this? I have more amazing things coming, and I'm about to be back to myself. If you're an artist, please stay true to what you want to do and who you want to be. I normally won't even speak on stuff like this, but forget it. My fans are the ones who made me who I am, so y'all deserve transparency. I apologize for not delivering properly. New project on the way. I love you guys. In reality, I miss Benny. I miss extra Anycia. Forget all the industry stuff. It's time to take it back to So What, BRB, Big Body, Splash Bros. Is the song called Splash Brothers? I thought the song was called Splash Bros. I just went big body on a big body. Lindsay on my toes. I just went big body on a big body. You can eat me up, but I ain't. Hey, I got money out the sunroof. Nah, it's Splash Brothers. The song is Splash. I did not know that. I'm a bossy. I do bossy. Never need a click. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Splash Brothers, bro. One of the greatest collab, bro. I'm not even gassing it, bro. I'm serious, bro. Is Splash Brothers clears this song, bro. And Glorilla snapped on it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Glorilla snapped on it, but like it's just this song just. And it's crazy because it's like you had a Glorilla crazy feature, and it's like we going with the I don't need, ain't nobody that I need, ain't nobody that I need, ain't nobody that I like. It was crazy, but anyways, she said, "Let's get back to it." I ain't do no much. I can't take nothing from no girl. I don't like nobody in my business because I'm grown. Cause I'm girl, you girl. When it's stick it in it, glide, let it know, Paul. It's just let me when I can, see when I want, when I can't see with no man. Anyway, trying to yeah, way that's the goal. She thinks she's smoking me, thinks she's smoking dope. I like brothers, so what? And we can chill and catch up. Big Nene. Love that song, bro. But yeah, she said, I don't care who mad. Like I said, what I said anywhere, so I gotta sing on the way. What I wanted to say with this was Anycia is supposed to be independent. So like it's not like she had like label heads on her or whatever. Whoop, whoop. She has a distribution deal with the United Masters, but it's an independent artist where she can maintain her independence as an artist, but United Masters just helps her with distribution. And I'm not sure who her management is. It's crazy because I think I've probably met or like knew who they were in the past, but like I don't know right now. Just a blank there. But yeah. I do know Trinidad James used to be on her team. I don't know if he's still on her team, like her creative team and stuff like that. But yeah, man. Like she said, like teams are obviously recommended when you have something kind of going and some potential there. But like teams can also steer you in the wrong direction, bro. Like I'm watching I'm watching DDG make his album on stream, right? In the streamathon. And it's a lot of stuff that like DDG that is like it doesn't sound good or it's not good. And the chat will be like, yo, I think you should change this. I think you should change this. And a lot of the time, DDG is just like, the chat, y'all making me mad. Like, don't do this. Like, I'm gonna do what I want. Like, I'm gonna stick to what I want to do. And while on one hand, I'm like, what's the point of having the chat and doing the stream? Like doing the album on stream wasn't the entire point to get like the chat to like tell you what to do, right? But on the other end, I like respect DDG for sticking to what he wanted to do in his music, in his art, in his creativity, because if you let the opinions of others sway him, he wouldn't be able to put out the art that he wants to put out. And at the end of the day, it's his name on the art. At the end of the day, it's Anicia's name on the art. And this is a lot of people's, I wouldn't say first time. Yeah, for some people, it's their first time seeing Anycia, right? Everybody doesn't know Back Outside. A lot of people know Back Outside, the song, but not everybody knows the song Back Outside. Like, I don't think she got a, hold on, let me make sure I'm right. Certification. Let me see. I'm gonna look this up. Make sure. I'm gonna share this tab. We at the certification website. Let's go. Nothing. So she didn't get a gold or anything like that for Back Outside. But it was on Billboard, and you know it run golf in arenas and stuff like that. So I say all this to say, like, I know this song with Glorilla and like the production value of the music video and Lyrical Lemonade doing it and stuff like that, and it getting clipped up by different music outlets, like the major music outlets. I know it's a lot of people's first time ever hearing of who Anycia is and seeing Anycia and listening to Anycia. So it's like, for this to be people's first thing, it like, that sucks, because it's like, it's what Anycia put her name on, and it's the first introduction to Anycia for a lot of people. And Anycia got some stuff, bro. Like, Anycia got some stuff. Anycia hard, dude. And it's like, it's difficult. It's tough that she has to deal with that. But hey, like she said, she'll bounce back from it. And she's independent. Like to go back to that, she's independent. So if she wanted to drop once a week, she could probably drop once a week. Like, you know, I don't know, with all the paperwork and stuff like that, but like someone like a Tony Snow, like, and I know this always comes back to Tony Snow, but Tony like drops on a Tuesday and then he'll drop on like a Thursday. And I think he just does it sometimes just to prove that he can drop. He like, I can drop. I'm independent now, not the boo boo. He always talked about, I'll sign for the right price. I think he should just stay independent, honestly. So shout out to Tony, man. As always, brother. Shout out to Tony. But Anycia isn't the only one that's frustrated. Laser Dim is frustrated as well. And it's crazy. It's ironic that Anycia was going off about her situation, because Caribou, she said, has been going through she been on trial. She's like been going through a lawsuit. I guess against, I don't know who it's against. I need to look that up. I don't know why I just thought of it. Just look it up right now. But let me see if I could look this thing up. Lawsuit. Let me see. Lawsuit. Let me see. Lawsuit. QC. Someone did a thing on change. That's funny. It's my first time seeing this. As a dedicated fan of Kara Schuster, widely known as Caribou, I've observed with deep concern the unfair treatment she endures with her contract. I did not know this was a thing. This is crazy. With Lil Yachty and Quality Control record label, Caribou has not been able to release or distribute music following the unwarranted separation ignited between personal disputes with the Concrete Boys, a group created by Lil Yachty beneath Quality Control. This situation has effectively hindered Caribou's ability to earn as a living artist, compromising her ability to support herself and her family. Bearing no substantial grounds for such extreme disciplinary action, Lil Yachty deemed that Caribou exhibited an unfavorable attitude. The subjective justification is an insufficient cause for limiting an artist's right to create. By confining Caribou in this manner, it's crazy because they didn't spell Caribou right. Like, they wrote all of this, but didn't spell Caribou right. I thought I noticed that earlier. Yeah, they didn't spell it right the entire time. The entire time they spelled our name wrong. Anyways, by confining Caribou in this matter, her civil rights, it's Caribou with 3 O's. Her civil rights are being blatantly violated. Yet, beyond the stark injustices she faces, this predicament. Oh my goodness. It's time to go to sleep. This predicament also deeply disheartens her fan base, yearning for the release of her new music. On behalf of her fans who eagerly anticipate creative works and denounce the censorship of her talent, I deemed it crucial to challenge the treatment Caribou receives. Spelled it wrong again. We urge those in power to reevaluate the situation, prioritize justice, and liberate Caribou from her controversial contract with Lil Yachty and a quality control music label. Sign this petition if you believe in the right to create music freely under fair conditions. Side note, on September 17, 2020, Kanye West made headlines when he publicly shared photos of his recording and publishing contracts on Twitter, calling for lawyers worldwide to scrutinize them. He described the music industry as modern day slavery and vowed to not release new music until he was free from his deals. We are encouraging Caribou to publish our contract so the legal team, our legal team, can view the terms and send the right people to help. What? Yo, they did a lot. I'm not even gonna hold you. They did a lot for this. The thing that's crazy is like y'all not spelling Caribou right, bruh. No one in the comments is spelling it right. This is the most frustrating part. Like, how do all these people not spell Caribou right? It's 3 O's. All right. This is it. All right, let me get out of here before I get in trouble with all hip hop. Nah, I don't see nothing though. But she says she in a lawsuit. She says she been in a lawsuit for a little minute. Yeah, she said she been in a lawsuit for a minute with the label trying to get out the deal. And she said her lawyer's been fighting and stuff like that. And she said, I really want to drop y'all. And then she was like, I wasn't gonna be able to drop. What's up, Jordan? What's good? What's good? You up late, ain't it? But yeah, she wasn't able to drop. And then she was like, she was happy that that Anycia was releasing her feature on her birthday because she had something to come out on her birthday and she's not able to drop music herself. So shout out, bro. Shout out to Kara and Anycia. Best of luck with y'all and y'all frustrations. Speaking of LAZER DIM, he said, I can't drop nothing. Labels is holding. Lil Twin, whatever you do, don't sign, Lil Twin. He's saying this another artist saying don't sign, bro. There's another artist saying don't sign. Now, LAZER DIM, he was supposed to be in the booth session on Playboy Max with Sexy Red. He missed it, but Sexy Red added him anyway to the final version of the song when she officially released it. And there was that. So congratulations on getting to that. But also he said like album coming soon. He said like an album probably coming in like May or something next month. So we'll see if that actually follows through. But definitely like all the creators, bro, are frustrated. I think independence is the way to go. I don't know, however, I guess it's just opinions with Anycia because she isn't signed. So it's not like she has someone that's like, you need to do it this way. You have to do it this way, or we're not putting it out. You know what I'm saying? She has the freedom to be like, no, I don't want to put it out that way because you're independent at the end of the day. So yeah, flex your independence. But I'm not into me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not an artist, so I can't just tell you, do this. Because I don't know. I'm now on the other side of being like the independent artist and stuff like that. So yeah. Let's get to this Cardi B situation, right? I guess we'll finish with this, guys. Cardi B. Let's see. Yeah.
Told me for a long time, leaving me crazy voicemails, telling me crazy stuff in text messages, trolling me, hitting.
Jordan asked if I went to the Chromacopia concert. I didn't know. Oh, you're asking because I got on the green shirt. No, the concert I went to tonight was the Millennium Tour. I went to the Millennium Tour. Bow Wow, Omarion, Lloyd, Yin Yang Twins, Plies, all of them. It was a great show. But no, I didn't. Chromacopia didn't come to New Orleans, and so I wasn't gonna go to Atlanta for it. I'm going to Atlanta for a show though, very soon, so I'll be back home. But no, I didn't go to the Chromacopia show.
up niggas that I be dealing with. Now it's my turn. Now it's not fun. Now it's not fun, right? When the demon is inside of me, getting your fucking little fucking. Oh, and by the way, and you want to know how all this started? This started because he want to get his blog friends to troll me. Mind you, y'all know I got a lot of blogger friends. I don't tell my blogger friends to bother y'all. And mind you, I've been telling Bardigan to please leave things peacefully, but I don't give a fuck. If I don't get my apology by noon, I want an apology, not by one, but by both. By both. Cause the niggas be putting a bug in a bit in bitch's ear. And it's like, bitch, you met the right one, bitch. You met the fucking right one. I don't know what niggas told you about me, but both of y'all met the right one. I want my apology by fucking noon. I'll let y'all know if I get the apology. If I don't, it's going to be hell. I'm exposing every fucking thing. Everything. Thank you. And yes, yes, yes. Oh, Cardi, wait for the music. No. I have a personal life too. I be going through shit with my personal life. If I'm gonna fucking talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it. The fuck? Shit. Y'all know what the fuck I've been going through. I just keep it to myself. But motherfuckers will pay today. Today is the day. Today is payday. Today is payday. I want my check early. I want my
Sheesh. So if you're wondering what was it, here's
this
another one.
hating ass nigga. I really want to tell y'all so much
So she
about
gave
this
him
hating ass
two.
nigga.
She gave
Because
Offset 2 warnings.
every single time that I find like peace, first of all, the way this man fucking ruined my Valentine's Day, and then like I really want to let y'all know the bitch assness that he fucking did a couple of days ago. You know what? I'm gonna say it soon. I'm gonna say it soon, but I'm gonna let a nigga keep trying me. I'm gonna let a nigga keep trying me. I'm gonna collect all my fucking evidence. So when I come here, I'm gonna show y'all the type of pussy ass nigga I breeded with.
Yo, this man, shout out to DJ Spin King. He said, "Yeah, all that sound good, but where my verse? I need my verse. This time is crazy." These situations, bro, with like this and the Iman Shumpert thing, and it feels like we way too deep into people's business for sure. But like Cardi, she's aware of that, and she explained why she's telling. And so did it was the same thing with Tiana Taylor. Like Tiana Taylor was like, I didn't want all of this out, but since it's out, please stop putting this stuff out. I think you're putting it out because of XYZ happening, this and that. And that's how these things are blowing up. And I hope it doesn't, get to that point with DDG and Holly and the baby Halo. It kind of got to that a little bit when DDG was like, we don't even speak. We can't even speak. We need a mediator to speak between us. They don't even want me to. I ain't been able to see him the whole time. And you know what I'm saying? So has been a little bit of that, but it could be way worse if you look at the Tiana Taylor situations and the Cardi B situation. This one is a crazy one. It's an infamous one. Just to give this the summary of what she exposed, she pretty much was saying that Offset, he was sending explicit videos of him and Cardi to her current boyfriend or current dude that she was dating, who is rumored to be Stefan Diggs, and he threatened to off himself and then off Cardi. And then his Offset's girlfriend also threatened to off Cardi. And Cardi called Offset's girlfriend and said, are you staying in my house? And she said, you ain't been here in years. And she said, regardless, I bought the house. Please get out of my house if you're in my house. And so that's pretty much what this 3 minutes is. But I'll play it for you guys to hear if you guys haven't heard it.
This is the thing. I don't mind us having cordial friends or cordial family members. Like I never really saw a nigga as my op type shit. But when you start doing shit like an op, like having this blogger say the nastiest, craziest shit about me and harassing me out of nowhere, It's annoying, and I'm gonna give it. This was started everything 7 days ago. This was started restarted shit 7 days ago. This was restarted shit 7 days ago, actually. And I told her, please leave me alone. Even when the whole divorce thing came out, I already knew that it was gonna come out. I was fine with it. Like, it's like, hey, listen, like, I was fine with it. Like, I'm cool. Like, because if I ask for something, he's gonna do it. I was cool with it. You know what this bitch did? She gonna post in the blog. Yeah, joint custody. Cause who the fuck you? Cause what you think this is, girl? What the fuck is you talking about? And I told her, if you talk about my kids, I told Offset, if that bitch talk about my kids again, we're gonna have a problem. No, the bitch keep harassing me because she got an issue with she be having an issue with who I be fucking. Why don't you be telling this nigga who he be fucking? Why don't you come at him? Why you have a problem with who I be fucking? This is my pussy. I give it to whoever I want to. I give it to the Habibi store nigga if I want to. I give it to the corner store Habibi store nigga if I want to. Why you in my shit? I don't harass this nigga. Why you harassing me? But that's because I feel like he got this bitch to harass me. And I told him, if that bitch don't stop harassing me, you're going to pay the price for it. And that's exactly what's happening. That bitch. Cause I have a lot of blogger friends. Y'all know it. I have Camp Barbie. I have so many people. I have told my fans, I have told y'all multiple times, yo, leave it alone. I just want peace. I don't tell Kim Barbie to harass people. I don't tell y'all to harass nobody. Why she keep harassing me and putting bare lies about me? And I told her to leave me the fuck alone.
Ooh.
You know what I hate as fans? When y'all be like, oh, why are you talking about this and you're not talking about music? Bro, I have to deal with this shit every single day. I have to deal with this shit every single fucking day. If I want to talk about it, I have to talk about it. I have my career and I have my personal life. And sometimes that shit take a toll on me. Let me talk my shit. Let me talk my shit. Cause this is the shit that be having me stressed out sometimes. Let me talk my shit. God damn. Shut the fuck up.
Father God, I ask for forgiveness.
This is my life. This is my real life. This is the shit that I really go through. Anyway. One thing and you didn't do it. So now I'm gonna do it. No, stop calling me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. So let me tell y'all about this fuck ass nigga, right? For the past couple of months, I've been very quiet, but I've been going through a lot of stuff that I keep to myself. First thing first, this guy, right, is upset because I sent his girlfriend text messages of him begging me, saying he was gonna take away his life, begging me, saying he's gonna take away my life, all that shit. He was mad. He's mad about that. Mind you, this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me of me and him having sex. That's the type of shit I've been dealing with for the past 2 months. Every time he knows that I go out of town, he harasses me. He leave me voice notes trying to put my self-esteem to the ground. And I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of him and his girlfriend playing games on my phone, leaving explicit voice notes on my fucking voicemails on my phone. I told this girl, hey, why you I hit this girl up before. Like, yo, I better not find out you in my house. This girl gonna tell me why you care that I'm in the house. You haven't been there for 3 years. Girl, how you gonna tell me why I'm mad that you in my house when that's my house that I bought? Are you okay? And then this nigga gonna FaceTime me with his girl. Mind you, yo, you've been harassing me and harassing the men that I've been dealing with for months already. You've been harassing my friends. You send people to get my friend beat up, my homegirl beat up. You got my mama calling. I don't give a fuck. I told.
Oh, they calling for real. But anyways, I think my main thing with this being from Atlanta, for the longest, I've been wondering, like, Come on, Quavo. Come on, Offset. Patch it up. Patch it up. Man, I think it goes beyond just individual issues. It's just like, it's really like personality for real, for real. It's like, if your homeboy, if your cousin, you know what I'm saying, if your people moving like this for real, you like, can I get behind this? Can I co-sign this? I can't co-sign that, big brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, big brother. I cannot co-sign that type of behavior. And that's probably, well, I don't. See, here's the thing. When you don't know, I think you should keep your words to a minimum. Because you saw what happened. None of you guys seen this. You guys saw what happened. I made a smart decision yesterday. Like I said, I've been watching DDG stream, right? And so he had Bia on the stream. And you know, Bia was talking about an old song they did that could never come out because DDG's ex was jealous and she didn't want him doing any songs with any other woman at the time. So they never put out the song. And apparently, then Bia went on like this thing. She was like, don't let any woman, you need to focus on your life, focus on your relationship, focus on your job, your career. And then she said, focus on your kids. She said that at the end, and that made people think Holly. So me personally, I'm like, dang, this is kind of like crazy that she said this. I know I could get some numbers if I say it on YouTube or whatever, because it just happened on live. And my boy was like, yeah, you get some numbers off that. But no names were said. So it's like I couldn't just say Holly or whatever because we didn't know. So I'm like, okay, I don't know 100%. I'm not gonna touch it. It is a little too messy with not enough clarification on who you're talking about. So that's just journalism too. Journalism school, journalism training, journalism classes, bro. So I stepped away from it. Other people in this day, they rushed to write something and said Holly, put Holly's name on it. And DDG had to call him out directly and say, delete this. This ain't happened. You see it right here. Never said this, delete. And then someone else said it too. They said it, academics. Academics said it as well. And, you know, I say all of this to say, you know, once again, like I talked about with the Travis Hunter situation with Shannon Sharp talking about a 19-year-old's relationship status without just talking to the 19-year-old that he had a way to contact. In the midst of the media and kind of YouTube craze and social media craze and the art of content to make money, I think people can lose sight of just basic things that you will normally kind of take a second to look at and just kind of step back and have perspective on how it looks. So people get rid of a lot of that critical thinking skills for the sake of making money, bro, which I think is a nasty practice, but it just is what it is. So with that being said, in the situation of Stephon Diggs and Offset, or Cardi B, Offset, and like kind of me wanting to correlate that to Offset and Quavo's fallout, honestly, I don't want to do that because that'll just be making up an entire hypothetical situation. And I don't know. And I don't want to just be saying something that isn't right. So there's that. My name, as always, is Rashad Milligan. This is the Road to 5K subs. Please take care of yourselves and have a great night. Have a great morning. Have a great afternoon. Have a great evening whenever you're watching this. Until next time, please take
That steps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.